Hey guys, welcome to American History 1 for April 6th, 2020. I'm starting a little bit early. I know there are some folks that have some technology issues they're ironing out, and that's fine. I've got a tentative due date on this material of Friday, April the 10th, but obviously, if you're not getting technology until Wednesday, I'm going to work with you to extend those due dates and deadlines. And whenever I say due date, I mean that that's the date that I want to start to be able to give people feedback and assess their performance on the things that I'm asking them to do. The purpose of this video is to explain the assignments for the first week of class online. We're going to be covering the Civil War. And I've broken down the Civil War unit into 3 different posts on the Google Classroom site. So obviously get used to Google Classroom. Most of you were doing it before. This should not be any big learning curve for the rest of you now. But we're going to do everything via Google Classroom. I will push out the material to you. You will send back the deliverables to me, and I will give you feedback and assess you. If you don't do the work, I can't give you an assessment, and so I can't give you a grade for Q4. And I think we all know where that's headed, and it won't be a good place. I want to now just go over the 3 different posts that are on the Google Classroom site. The first post, 1 of 3, it rolls out a textbook chapter on the Civil War that you should read. It rolls out a slide deck on the Civil War that you should review. It also rolls out 5 different video viewing guides for 5 different short videos you should watch. You should watch them and then complete the viewing guides. I'm giving you the viewing guides. Each viewing guide contains a link for the video on it. So that's how you'll access the video. These are all free and available on YouTube. So you've got a lot of work right there just to knock that out, just to go through the PowerPoint, go through the textbook chapter, and then do the videos and viewing guides. Once you've done that, you're ready for the next step, which is to look at the essential questions and the terms. Okay, I've got 20 vocabulary terms that I need you guys to fill out. They're on a separate Word document. You'll see it. So there are 20 words I want you to look up using the materials that I've given you, and then give me definitions on those terms. You can submit that via a Google Doc in the Google Classroom site once you're done. And then most importantly, I've got 5 essential questions that I need you to answer. Please answer those in paragraph form. You'll know what to do. Just pretend you're taking a test, but it's open notes, so you can use your notes on this. 1 word of warning: plagiarization, copying other people. I will see through that in a heartbeat. I know what your voice sounds like from having graded your papers for the better part of a year now, so please don't give me some high-level academic answer whenever I know that that's not the normal voice you write in. I'd rather you make a mistake in your own words and learn from it and correct it than just copy somebody else's words and learn absolutely nothing. So, long story short, this whole part 1 is about giving you a bunch of resources and then giving you the video viewing guides, the terms, and the essential questions that you'll need to answer. Okay? Part 2 is a more project-based assignment. I give you 1 big question that I want you to answer. In this case, I'm postulating a scenario in which a friend of yours says that the Civil War was about states' rights, not about slavery, and that people that are sympathetic to the Confederate side and people that support the Confederate side and people today that fly the Confederate flag say it's more about heritage than it is about hate. So I want you to take a stand on those statements. You can agree with them, you can disagree with them. I'm not trying to force you into a conclusion, but I want you to back up your conclusions with evidence, historical evidence from the materials you've been given and whatever else you want to research on your own. So you'll answer that in the form of an essay that I think would take the better part of 2 or 3 paragraphs to fully answer. If you cite outside sources, make sure and put them into that document. I'll give some better instructions for that on part 2 of this 3-part assignment. And then finally, the third part is just simply some virtual office hours in which you'll have a link to access me by video on Tuesday and Thursday of this week. So that's how you would get a hold of me if you have questions, concerns, problems. Again, If you can't get this done by Friday because of technology issues, please reach out to me and let me know what's going on, and I'd be glad to extend your due dates. Everybody else that's got technology, you should really try to get this done by Friday. I think it's doable with maybe 4 or 5 hours of work if you were to put your mind to it and focus and get it done, okay? If you're having a hard time getting it done by Friday, reach out to me and let me know so we can make a decision one-on-one how to proceed. So I'm looking forward to seeing you guys on these video office hours. I'm looking forward to communicating through you or with you through either my Wake County email, through Remind, or through Google Classrooms. You've got 3 ways of getting a hold of me. I am here for you, whatever you need. Any kind of advice or help I can give, I'd love to give it. And I look forward to seeing your submissions. So enjoy the work, and we will meet back again, same place, same time next week for the assignments for week beginning April the 13th. Thank you.